Hey everyone, welcome back. Most of you guys know my name is Amber with Fabricating Fringe, and today I am finally sharing the one and only Camilla by Jon Renau. I've had this here wig for quite some time, over a year now actually. I think I got her last year in the fall, and she's holding up pretty well. The ends, aren't as soft as they once were, but with proper care, she's held up pretty well. And you know what? People are pretty confused about this wig. I get asked all the time what wig I'm wearing when I post photos or whatnot of myself wearing this super cute wig. And I think what throws people off is this custom bang. The thing is, Camilla does not come with a bang that looks quite like this. So today I am going to share a new Camilla for Wig Studio 1, and this is a non-customized Camilla. So you guys get to view my old Camilla, which is this right here in the color Midnight Cocoa, and that color is FS4 3330A. I will also be sharing a new Camilla in the color 10RH16, which people also refer to as the color Almondine. This color 10RH16 has your light ash brown, and then you have a very generous amount of light ash blonde highlights throughout. And these highlights are dispersed all throughout this wig, clear down to the nape. And you'll notice there is a little bit of tangling in the nape. I did wear her the other day and I haven't given her a proper combing since then, so I will. This is a gorgeous color. I decided to go for something a little bit more cool because I tend to reach for the more warmer tones, and I don't know why. I think it's one of those things where you go to a restaurant and you pick the same old dish every single time because you know you like it, you're used to it, you feel comfortable in it. And so as far as the Jon Renau colors and as far as the Jon Renau brunettes, I thought, you know what? I love brunettes. I feel comfortable as a brunette. Why don't I explore something more in the cooler tones? The dimension of the ash brown and then the ash blonde is very gorgeous. I love that it's dispersed throughout the whole wig. It's gorgeous. I love it. Now let's talk about this shade right here that I have on. In any shade, your color is going to look a little bit more cool in your synthetic fiber over your human hair. So my human hair Midnight Cocoa is very warm. My synthetic Midnight Cocoa is very warm in comparison to Almondine. So let's talk about Midnight Cocoa. What do we have going on here? Well, I'll tell you. With Midnight Cocoa, you have a syrup shade. And this beautiful shade is part of the Jon Renau chocolate collection. I absolutely love the Jon Renau chocolate collection. So Camilla by Jon Renau has a 100% hand-tied cap. She also has a double monofilament top. And that, of course, provides multi-directional parting, and you know I'm a huge fan of that. And all that multi-directional parting allows you to have multiple styling options and just a very realistic looking part. Now, this Camilla right here was my first Jon Renau wig after toppers. So I did get the Jon Renau Top Secret at the time, and then I got the Top Wave, and those two toppers have your monofilament top with the polyurethane strip at the front. So when I received the Camilla, it was like just the norm. It ended up being a full wig rather than a topper, but I was very used to this type of top. Because of the bang, you don't have to worry about integrating, and the bang, you know, camouflages that front rim and edge very nicely. If you look closely, that monofilament top looks amazing, whether it's in the darker shades or you have, you know, your lighter shade right here. It looks fantastic. So this is what your monofilament top looks like. And then you have your 100% hand-tied cap. And then of course you have your polyurethane strip along the front hairline, and that's so you can add adhesive, tapes, or whatnot, so you can secure your wig even more so. I mean, it's super snug. I never really add any type of adhesive to this wig because it just fits like a glove. It's so comfortable. It feels tight and secure, but it's not uncomfortable. You have your adjustable bands in the back, and the weight of Camilla is 5 ounces. Now I want to talk about your 100% hand-tied cap. So each hair is individually hand-tied, creating the appearance of natural hair growth. That just makes it so that when you have your wig on and you're moving your head to and fro, the movement is even more natural than what you'd get from a wefted wig. And then you have your stretch section, and this, I think this is what creates such a nice, snug, comfortable fit. And I would say that I feel so secure and so comfortable in this wig, and it's probably because of this hand-tied stretch section that you see right here. And that 100% hand-tied stretched section allows for customized stretch from ear to ear. You have your velvet ear tabs and your velvet nape. So those are just some of the amazing special features on your Camilla monotop wig. One thing I didn't do, I totally skipped over, was describing Midnight Cocoa to you guys. I don't know what my deal is. I'm so excited about sharing this wig that I'm kind of getting off on tangents. But let's talk about this Midnight Cocoa and then we'll move on. So as I was saying, this is a syrup color, and what you have is you have your dark brown, and then you have medium auburn and dark auburn brown highlights all throughout. It's really a gorgeous color. It's very rich. It's just lovely. I've always loved this color. But you guys just wait till I try on this 10RH16 because you'll be blown away. It's pretty pretty. All right, so I'm going to take off my customized oldie and put on the new Camilla. And we will talk about the lengths and other things. Okay folks, what do you think? Here is Camilla. I've only worn her once, but I wore her all day long. Same cap. I mean, it was like when I put her on, although she's new, she's a year newer than this oldie, it just felt like, okay, I know this fit. I know this girl. You know, different look, different color, but I knew her and it felt good. So this one has not been customized. This is the way that your Camilla will look if you order her in, obviously in your color of choice. Look at her, look at that color, so beautiful. So your bang is 5.5 inches. Your crown is 18 inches. Your sides are 15 inches. And your nape is 12 inches. What caused me to trim my bang is, for some reason, this Camilla kept kind of going in my face, the bang, and I have always been a bang girl. I love bangs. I love side swept. I mean, look how cute this side swept bang is. And you can wear it any way you like. Left, right, middle. But for some reason, I really wanted to wear it forward. And the nice thing with this style is definitely, it can be worn forward quite easily. But you have a lot of length there, right? That doesn't work. So what I did was I just allowed my Camilla to kind of hang forward the way that it wanted to. And I trimmed it as I went. And if there was ever a hair that kind of fell forward in my face, I trimmed that as well until I got to the point where the wig stayed that way and the bangs were cut in a way that I didn't have to worry about hair falling in my face anymore. But now that I have this new Camilla, I like this longer bang. I like the variety. I like the option of wearing it side swept. Also, you can twist it back. If it does match your bio hair, you could definitely integrate it with your bio hair. My bio hair actually does, the roots of my bio hair are quite neutral in tone, so I could very easily blend my bio hair with this 10RH16 and do quite a bit with the perimeter of this Camilla wig if I wanted to creatively style this wig. In fact, they describe Camilla as having an elegant side swept bang, which I would say, you know, that's pretty elegant looking side swept. It has cascading long layers that just has a very chic look, and I would very much agree. Because of the length, there's many ways you can style Camilla, and I have had so much fun with my old Camilla throughout this year. So I'm going to show you guys some of the fun ways I have styled her the past year, so you guys can get an idea of what you can do with your Camilla if you decide to get one for yourself. Now, if you guys want to get a Camilla and you'd like a Camilla with a blunt cut bang like my oldie, I suggest that you take it into a professional to get it trimmed, because I don't know if you guys have ever seen people try to customize their hair or cut their bangs, but it doesn't always work out the way that they plan. If you feel comfortable, if you've trimmed your bangs before, just know that less is more. Always start out with just a little bit at a time. You can always trim a little bit, but you can never add. So if you cut too much, there ain't no putting hair back on. You can't glue it back on. You're kind of done and you're set with what you've done. It's like my little girl when she cut her hair off almost this short, we just had to roll with it. But her hair grew back, and your Camilla wig ain't growing hair back. If you're gonna trim some bangs, make sure you trim a little at a time. And if you have any fear at all, I highly recommend looking up a stylist that can customize your wigs, and you can actually look up local places on the Jon Renau website, and you can find people that can customize your bangs for you. Otherwise, if you guys want to know my tips and tricks, I just used my shears, and I did not cut straight. No, 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 no. Did not do that at all. I'm not going to cut these bangs, but just to give you guys a quick idea, I took the bang and I trimmed it like this. No blunt cut, because it's really hard to get an even looking cut like that, but by taking little sections like this, you get more of a pieced out, texturized bang look, and it just looks a lot better. I don't even know if that makes sense, but just don't go like this, go like this. I can't even explain, the words aren't coming to my mouth, but yeah, if you don't get it, if you don't understand what I'm trying to say, take it to a professional. You'll be glad you did. But if you do decide to cut that bang, I cannot even tell you how many compliments I have received on this wig with the bang. The Camilla is awesome, the bang is awesome, the side swept is awesome. I can't rant and rave enough about this wig. One other thing, Camilla has a sister. She's human hair, and her name is Leah. I didn't know this, but one of the educators at Jon Renau let me know, and I actually saw her in person. It's beautiful. It's this exact style, exact cap, but it is human hair. Just take note of that if you are a human hair lover. If you are not fond of synthetic, there is a human hair version of your Camilla wig. Her name is Leah by Jon Renau. She's super cute, and one of these days I would love to own a Leah. You guys can get this beautiful Camilla wig at Wig Studio 1 using the code FABFRINGE30. You can use that code for all of your Jon Renau wigs and hair pieces and toppers at Wig Studio 1, and for other styles as well. There are a few exclusions, but for most things in Andrea's store, you can use that code. If you have any questions about what's available at Wig Studio 1 or anything like that, you can certainly contact me or contact Andrea, the owner of Wig Studio 1. You can also add yourself to her private Facebook group, Wig and Topper Help for those with hair loss, and there you can ask questions or upload photos or check out photos from other wig and topper wearers and get information and inspiration from a lot of different people wearing alternative hair. Anyway, you guys, what do you think about Camilla? I've had a lot of people say, hey, you need to review Camilla. You need to review that wig. Or, hey, what's that wig you're wearing? So I wanted to point out too, I know this is getting a little lengthy, because this wig is old, I want to point out what I have done to extend the life of my Camilla. Wide tooth comb. Don't use anything else on your synthetic fiber except for your wide tooth comb. This is going to be a lot more gentle on those fibers. It's not going to stretch those fibers. It's not going to frizz those fibers. It's going to be a lot better for those fibers to help detangle and help them last as long as possible. It's just going to be better that way, guys. Get yourself a wide tooth comb. Also, the detangler. Get yourself some Jon Renau detangler. You can also get these products at Wig Studio 1. Seriously, you guys, I use this wide tooth comb and the detangler every time I use my synthetic hair. Just spray it down before you put it on. And this will help keep your synthetic hair nice and smooth. It will get out the detangles. It's just gonna help everything look better for longer. It's going to help it last. It's going to help your hair just look good. And that's what we want, right? So detangler and comb. And then for caring for your wig and washing, I do highly recommend washing your synthetic hair every 6 to 8 wears, and it all depends on, you know, what kind of atmosphere you're in. If you're doing a lot of heavy work, if you're sweating a lot, if your wig gets a lot of makeup on it, if you're using a lot of really thick, heavy products, all those things come into play when it comes to when you should wash your wig. So you can take that into consideration. But I do really love the Jon Renau shampoo and the Jon Renau conditioning spray. And I actually did a synthetic video. I actually have a couple synthetic hair care videos if you look back a few posts. So just check those out and, you know, get some information on how to care for your synthetic hair. And by caring for it properly, you're going to invest in your investments and it's going to last as long as possible. I mean, if you're going to spend the money on a beautiful wig, you might as well spend a little bit extra money and, you know, buy yourself some detangler, buy yourself some shampoo, and buy yourself a cheap comb rather than brushing it through with a harsh brush that's going to damage the base materials or, you know, take out some of those hand-tied knots. You just want to care for it and be gentle with it, wash it and care for it because you know, it's a beautiful piece and it will serve you well if you treat it right. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to message me, to comment. And as always, you guys, if you don't follow me on Instagram, hop on over there. I'm under Fabricating Fringe. I post frequently, I post daily, and there's a lot of information, a lot of tips and tricks, a lot of, you know, helpful things that I post there. So, and if you need to contact me, I'm often on Instagram as well. I do have a Facebook page as well, so check that out. And again, if you guys would like to check out Wig Studio One, it's a fantastic store and you can get this wig 30% off. So be sure to check that out. Let me know what you think about this Camilla. Do you like more of a cooler tone or do you go for the warm tones? Do you like more of a side swept bang or do you like to have a little bit of fringe? Let me know your thoughts. Comment below, guys. Thanks for watching and have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.